Hey kids, Mr. Glenn here. Hope you are well. We are going to start to look closer at our Hokusai painting and how we are stylizing our own paintings, our own pictures, and how we can just create a really good background here according to our style. So what we need next is something like a cloud, because here in the Hokusai paintings, there's always some kind of deeper cloud here that's got no necessary structure as such, but it's there and it gives this painting some depth. Okay, so let's go and have a look to see how we can go and make some clouds. We're going to use the same process for making clouds as we did for the background. So keeping that sort of style, we excuse me, we want to sort of layer these groups of circles. But you can see I've used a white and an off-white here. I'm going to use my palette. I'm going to use the lightest color in my palette, just to sort of show you that you don't have to have sort of natural colors. You can make it however you like. Okay, as long as it's got a lot of thought into it, and it isn't just sort of a color being thrown on the page. That's not what we want. We want some thought put into it, and you can see that with these structures, even if I'm in a landscape, even if you've chosen to put your page sort of wide and put it into landscape, it'll still work. So let's go and have a look at this. You can see it's the same structure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 circles I've used for each layer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, I've used the same grouping. So here I've got my original circle that I used before. Okay, I copied it and I used a different set of colors. So I just used the lightest color in my palette, which is CDF 5A0. Okay, so you can build this like this if you want. You don't have to. Okay, so if I just Control-C, Control-V and copy this out, you can go to your bucket tool and change this into a new style if you want, and maybe use the white and the off-white if you like, something like that. It's up to you, but it will have to be much lighter for your clouds. It's got to be, you know, you can't have, we don't have sort of, well, we do have dark clouds, but they're offset by the color of the sky naturally. So when we've got this green here for my background, we can have something that just stands out. So if we look at the Hokusai, it's quite dark, but the clouds are quite light anyway. So let's go and look at it. So the background's quite light and the clouds are quite light. The only thing that stands out is the spray of the ocean. So that's here. But that's something for much later. That's a completely different layer. We're concentrating on the background layers first. So with our style, let's go into our workbook. We want to go and make a series of these like we did before. Okay, so let's just roll down my page. And here's something I've got together. I've got groups of 4. So here I've got whole groups of 4, and I just built it in the same way that I've built it before. So I'm going to go and ungroup this and just show you that these are made of 2s into a 4. So if you are making sort of a series of 6 or 8 or 7 like me, so like I did in the other one, Control-C, Control-V, and then I can bring them together using the guide like that. Let's just go and see how close I can get. Let's go to within a pixel, really. Okay, they're just about touching there. These look slightly higher, to be honest. There we go, they are slightly higher. So that's my group of 6, and I can put them together now. Group them. I can go and group them like this, and then I can start to build my clouds. Okay, but I put them together in a row like this. You may want to build them out. And I can show you a way of cheating with this. So you want to sort of mix them up so they're not sort of just stacked underneath each other. It looks a bit weird. You can paste this, put them in line with each other. And if you are very sneaky, you can build them out by overlaying them exactly, and you can start to spread your clouds out, and you can just go and group them then, arrange and group, and now you've got that structure of two where they're overlapping, but you can't tell which ones, you can't tell what's underneath. Okay, if you get stuck, okay, and you think, I need another one in here and I need to bring it down, because watch what happens. If I copy and paste another one that's inside my stack, it jumps on top. And that is going to be really, really annoying, because you can't get it back into that stack here, into the middle of the stack here. So what you have to do is you need to go to Arrange and Order, and you can bring them backwards. You can send them back through that stack. But if you look closer, it says Control and Down. So that's the shortcut. So you can very quickly control and down, 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 down. So let's go and put this one. Let's go and show you what this looks like. I don't want my guide. So control and down, remember. This is on top. It's making it look really messy. But if I use control and down, I'm just going to see what it's doing. Control and down. Did you see it pop? Look closer. You can see that that's on top. I want to bring it down one more. And now it's between those two layers. Look, you can see it's between those two layers in that stack. So I can bring it up and put it in top. Like that. I can use my shift key and my arrow key to slow it down. So I'll show you one more time. If I copy and paste this one, it's in the, let's copy and paste the one at the back. I want to put one at the back. Okay, let's go and move this one out of the way for a second. This one at the back, I want to go and add it over here. Okay, let's go and move these completely out of the way. So this group here, I want to go, let's pretend I want to go and make this stand out at the back here. Okay, when I go and copy and paste this, it's right on top. So what I need to do is use control and down, and it will start to control and down. Let's go and see it in the middle there. It's starting to jump through the layers. You can see it disappearing. And now it's just there underneath now. So it's gone right underneath the back layer. And I can use my shift. And now I know it's on the back layer. It's going to get into line with the other ones like that. How's that? Using control and up and down on your arrow keys. Okay. So once you've got this cloud structure together, you can then go and paste it into your page. Okay. As always, good luck.